Warning, this podcast contains lots of spoilers.
Hello everyone, I'm Cleo and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Doctor Who Season 8, Episode 11, Dark Water. With me I have Pat and Michelle.
What up?
Erica.
Hello.
And Rachel.
Hello.
So I'm not even going to ask you guys how you like the episode. I think we all need to just talk about the reveal at the end. Go.
Just talk about the end. That's
I don't think any one of us called it. That's.
I don't think we saw that one coming.
Although I put it on.
Not at all. I was just like,
I put it on Facebook, and like one of my friends was like, "Yeah, I didn't so much predict it, but I thought that was one of the possibilities they were going to go with."
Well, yeah, he didn't completely die because his wife took his ring, so that was a part of him that was still alive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, nobody on the internet believed he was actually dead.
No, we just didn't know when or if we would see him again.
Or when.
Exactly.
Just like all the other characters
clearly,
see.
In what form we would see him.
Finally, a gal.
Didn't expect this one.
True.
Yep.
Finally, we've had a somewhat doctor turn into a woman.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've seen a time. We've heard of them.
And I know
we've seen a Time Lord who's gender shifted during regens.
Well, the Master's pretty super.
He's fluid.
He'll go with it.
Yeah.
I think
after all the talk about wanting the Doctor to become female, and then they went with Peter Capaldi, and like everybody got butthurt about it. Now because the Master is right up there with the Doctor in terms of important characters.
Maybe that's what the Master's problem was. He always had a crush on the Doctor.
Maybe.
That's definitely what it was.
That's what I was kind of thinking about, and I was talking with one of my friends. Like, wait a minute, when did the Doctor and the Master date? Because Missy said that was her boyfriend.
Yes.
And yet, in the 10th Doctor, the Master completely shut down the Doctor when he was like, "Come with me, be with me, let's go do things together." Mm-hmm. And he just straight up like, "No, I refuse."
It's
true.
I think
that was his power trip. That was when he was all like
egotistical,
obsessed with the time stream. The he looked into the time stream and went crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he kept on hearing the ticking, and he became the
drums,
the Prime Minister.
Yeah,
the drums.
Yeah,
he kept hearing the drums.
But I found it being very witty for him to actually change to a female because it threw off the possibility of the Doctor ever thinking that it was. Because how many times have we seen anybody shift and they change to a female?
Well,
or vice versa.
He talked. Remember there in the Doctor's wife episode, he talked about a Time Lord he knew who did what was a male most of his regenerations, but what did often switch to being female in some of his regenerations.
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on what the Doctor wants to do. If he wants to remain male, he'll remain male. If he wants to change it up a little, they're going to change it up a little. Yeah. I think that's what it's all up to the Time Lords, what they want to do.
Yeah, we've also at least gotten a glimpse with Capaldi where he's like, I must have picked this space for a reason. So subconscious choices are also made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I agree.
So why did they kill Danny? Why?
Oh, but then I'm thinking
I freaking cried.
Well,
I was about to shut the episode off.
I was like, when he stopped in the middle of the street, I go, "Come on, dude, you're gonna get hit by the car." And she was like, "Hello," talking to me and wasn't answering. I'm like, "Fuck, you got hit by a car."
What's really interesting about this is I typically will watch it live stream from the UK, and then I'll like download it and watch it, and I'll watch it like 2 or 3 times. But the first time is usually when it's first airing in the UK.
Yeah.
And I missed the first few minutes of this.
Oh.
And because I didn't remember the time shifting, the daylight savings time, and everything else, and I was like, oh, it's supposed to be on right now. I clicked it, and when I clicked it on, it was Danny in the meeting room with that other guy. Like, do you want some coffee? And so I didn't know what was going on. Everybody that was watching it probably already knew by that point he was dead.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
And then it was like, you kind of know what's going on, don't you? And I was in like, I don't know what's going on. And then the guy
You're
was
right
like,
there with
oh.
him.
Yeah. And the guy was like, you're dead.
I don't know what's going on either.
Yeah. The guy was like, you're dead. I'm like, they did not just kill Danny Pink.
I know. I feel like that's everybody's reaction.
They're gonna bring him back because he has to.
He's in the
No,
track.
are they going to bring him back, or are they going to kill Clara?
I don't think they're clear.
No.
But they
They've done
already
this a lot
know.
with-
But then that would screw up her future and Orson.
Well,
Yeah.
it could, but if they don't bring him back, it would be a paradox loop.
Mm-hmm.
They could not bring him back, and
I mean, it's possible. I mean, I guess anything's possible, but I hope to think he's coming back.
I'm going with they're going to bring him back because...
11?
I don't think he was supposed to die. I think the Master wanted him to die to bring the Doctor and Clara there for a reason.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
a
that-
plan.
yeah, Missy's been very good at making things fall into place the way she wants them to.
Yeah. Well, it's so funny is when he's in the room with the guy and they show the window, I'm like, that window looks very familiar. I can't place it. I
Listen,
can't
I
place
did the
it.
same fucking thing.
And then because they're only showing singular ones by themselves, and you're like,
Yeah.
I've seen that before. And then the 3W, the circle around, I'm going, I've seen this image. And then when they show both of them together, I'm like, it went click.
The other
Yeah, no,
too-
I drew it in my notes like 3 times, and then when the doors closed, this is literally what I wrote. God damn it.
Damn it.
God,
Exactly. Exactly. When those doors closed, I was like, holy shit. That's
Yeah.
what I've seen those before.
Yeah, I drew it like 3 times in my notes, like, this looks familiar, this looks important. It's like, God damn it.
Now, the other thing, too, is that the Master already made the statement as Missy saying that he chose Clara and he chose wisely. So, of
Yes.
course, he had to have planned to kill Danny,
Well,
Somehow.
knowing
Well,
that Clara would run straight to Danny's side.
Well, see, what I find funny is that when she was on the phone with him, when he, I'm going to say, supposedly died,
Died.
there was no noise, there was no sounding of brakes, there was no, there was no sound of a car crash.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you would hear, if someone got hit
Well-
by a car and they're on the phone with you, you would hear that.
Or
And then you would hear the
rustling.
phone drop.
Fling or something. It's,
Yeah, and you didn't hear anything.
She was just like, hello? Hello?
I know. Hello?
Bueller?
Donnie?
Bueller?
Yeah. Yeah, there was nothing. So who knows what actually happened?
Yeah, maybe we'll get a shot of it next episode. Well, Clara basically snaps. She shuts down. How do you think she handled trying to manipulate the Doctor?
It was amazing.
So batshit crazy.
Yeah.
What are
Yeah,
you doing?
But that's typical Clara. Like, honestly,
I
she'd be
know.
the one that would take
I
things
know.
into her own hands and be like, look, you know what, Doc? We're doing what I want. Screw you.
If she could have lifted the TARDIS up and throw it in the lava, she would have done it.
Yeah.
Right.
She loves him.
But it proved the point, too, that, you know what? Danny's the one for her. It's not the Doctor anymore. So that's why the Doctor finally decides and goes, you know what? Even though you would have betrayed my trust, I'm going to help you anyways. Why? You've been there the whole time for me. I might as well do something really, really important for you.
Well, he said, did you think I cared for you that little?
Yeah,
So he admits he cares for her, obviously.
of course. He wouldn't have kept her around that long.
I do like when they were in there and I can't remember the exact wording, but the Doctor basically is like, go to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was what do we do? What do we do now? Go to hell.
And then she was about to
that's
leave.
fair.
She was all like, "Fuck this."
He's like, no,
He's like, no,
Clara,
no.
we're gonna go to hell.
Yeah, she's
No,
like, all right.
you asked-
She's like, all right, I deserve that. I deserve that. Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Walking away in shame.
Literally, we're going to hell or heaven or whatever the hell you believe in at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he said he always meant to have a look around for like an afterlife, a place where the dead go.
I know.
And Clara's given him the excuse to try to find the impossible.
Well, see, and also the reason I don't think he's dead is because of the sphere that's in the mausoleum. That's where they are, is in that sphere. So, and the whole the dead are not really dead. They're still connected. They're still conscious, and all this. I'm like, well, maybe he's not. He's only mostly dead.
So he's kind of grabbed out.
Mostly dead. We just need to find Billy Crystal.
Yes.
And everything will be okay.
So they're kind of grabbed out like they were, like those people that were trying to upload minds to the computer in the beginning of the season.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
basically, that's the same thing
Yes.
we're doing.
He's only mostly dead.
Mostly dead. Unless he deletes his emotions, then
Well,
he'll be completely dead.
He could
Yep,
be
yep.
comatose.
Well,
That too. Well, he's cold, so allegedly he's somewhat cold.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
We don't
they're
know.
making you believe that he's being kept in a morgue
freezer.
or,
oh yeah, or something like that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they get to 3W and Missy introduces herself, and apparently the welcome package is a little bit of makeout.
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay.
The
Yeah.
master gets.
Yes.
The
It makes a
master
lot
gets
more
to do
sense when we
something
find out it's the
finally-
master,
yeah.
but at first it's like, do all of your units make out with your guests?
Really, your welcome committee?
Just
And
makes
I
you-
love that she passed herself off as an android. That was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
I almost fell for it. Just like almost.
Oh, I completely fell for it. But then I was like, she's still being all shifty.
Yeah.
Shady-esque, yeah.
I love her.
And like now that I know she's the master, I want to call her a him, but she's all woman now, so switch my brain over.
He likes it.
Right.
I think now he's just like, whoa, wait, what? You're a woman now? The doctor's
Well, he
very
was freaked out. He was freaked out the first time when he realized she was a Time Lord.
Oh
He
yeah.
was freaked out because he was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, had that.
Yeah,
stare.
he had his hand there.
stare.
Like, he definitely felt two hearts, but he didn't. His brain couldn't put the two
Fathom it.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like you're a time lady. Which time lady?
He was confuzzled.
He was trying to run through his brain.
All
Which
the
ones?
ladies.
Yeah, he's like, okay, which one did I leave to die? Okay, which one? And if he has to think about it, that's
Which of the many did I leave to die that you could possibly be, lady?
exactly.
Well, he did kill the entire, population
Yeah.
by time locking them away.
Yeah.
Well, technically, they're not dead. They're not alive. They're just there.
Well,
Yeah.
Space.
just like
They're
how,
reliving.
yeah.
They're reliving the same. They're like, it's like Groundhog's Day.
Oh, is that what I just thought they were like sort of frozen?
I thought they were just in like a time in
Point.
like a negative space area-esque thing.
They're kind of locked in the same day over and
Yeah.
over.
Oh, okay.
Like a
Are they aware of it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That
Not like
would,
Groundhog's
that
Day,
would
but
suck if they were aware and it was like Groundhog Day.
I'm sure they'll touch upon that again. In
Yeah, they
some
gotta get
other
Bill Murray
season.
then, you know.
Oh my god, that would be great.
Oh my god.
oh my God, Bill Murray and
Bill
Dr.
Murray, the
Who.
head Time Lord.
Bill Murray on Doctor Who. That would be
I
awesome.
want to
That is-
see that.
I don't know if he would do that, but that would be fucking amazing.
Oh my god. Please no.
Depends on if he's a fan of the show or not.
yeah.
Knowing him, he'll do it for like, whatever the price.
Yeah, sure.
No, because you wouldn't even do Ghostbusters 3.
What do we think about the 3 words? Don't cremate me.
Don't cremate me.
I think it's kind of it's kind of like a joke, not a joke, but it's kind of like a, play on the words due to the fact that they're using the people's bodies. You know, Yeah, don't cremate me because I'm gonna become a Cyberman.
Cyberman.
Yeah.
Right? We need your.
Or it could be just, I don't know, a cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it probably is because they're taking the Cybermen are using them.
They only must be dead.
The whole fact of the liquid. I was telling Michelle this last night when we were watching it. I'm like, he puts his hand in there, and the first thing I saw missing was his watch. And I'm like,
Yeah.
As soon as they said, oh, there's an exoskeleton around the skeletons to make sure they're propped up, I'm like, Cybermen. I'm like,
No.
That's how we're gonna play it, you know?
Yeah. It took me longer than that.
Yeah.
Until the doors closed.
I know they're being and harvested for something.
No, I was like
maybe
Cybermen
not
right there because that's the only way for them to stand up.
But
I was like, God damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah. But do the Cybermen just have skeletons inside them now?
Yeah.
I thought they needed like bodies, like organs and stuff.
And
No.
they
I
don't need
don't,
organs.
no, because these are dead Cybermen, so it's like undead in general. It's almost like a zombie-esque.
Well,
As-
remember what she
Cybermen.
said. What she said. The number of dead
Away the living.
outweigh the living. There's more dead than there is people alive.
Yeah.
But as long as they have a brain, I think that's the only thing they really need to function. Because the heart's really taken out, the emotions are taken out, the brain's the only thing. So essentially,
then you can use them to.
Cybermen are glorified zombies.
Yeah. Did we see like do they have brains or is it just the soul, the consciousness that's in there?
I think it's just the consciousness in these ones.
And they listen to whoever their master is per se.
Yeah.
Which is
Had a way to play that on words.
I love the Master's new little gadget to kill things. It's different.
Right?
It's not the laser. It's a little handy dandy little handheld device.
Handy dandy notebook.
Exactly.
It's cute.
It's very cute, compact, and fits in a dress very nice.
I agree.
Yeah.
So if they give the Master a new weapon, maybe the Doctor is going to get one soon.
Yeah, maybe
A new Sonic.
the screwdriver will get some upgrades. Maybe they'll get a new screwdriver.
Well, they might do it next year. Yeah, they might end up, or Christmas showing off the new one. But
just in time for Christmas, guys.
Yep. And then everyone's going out and buy one.
Get on your Christmas list. Add that to my collection of Sonics. Thank you.
Oh God. I'm looking at my husband's collection going, we need another one.
How many does he have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he has the bracelet from Captain Jack.
Oh, awesome.
That's so cool.
So we have the 10th and 11th. We have the Masters. I think we have the War Doctors. We have Rivers and the 4th Doctors.
Screw you.
I only have the 11.
Right now. I'm going to
still
get the
upgrading.
10th.
So
Anyway.
we actually get to see flashbacks of Danny's time in the military, and he accidentally kills a boy.
That's his big secret, and I bet you that's what made him leave.
And I think he'll probably become a teacher.
Probably.
Probably the guilt made him want to give back to children.
Exactly.
And I bet that they play it on that to make him maybe delete himself.
Yeah,
But
I
they
don't
played on
think he's
that
gonna
emotion.
do it.
I don't think he is too, because he loves Clara too much.
Yeah,
He does. And I think
they're
he'll
definitely making you feel like he's going to do it, and that they wrestle with the decision.
Oh,
All I know is either he's a really bad actor when it comes to crying, or he's a horrible crier.
He's bless his heart. He's just an ugly crier. Like
It's like
just so many tears. Like if we saw him any longer, I bet his face would have gotten splotchy.
but no, that's hard too for actors. I mean, it's tough to like believe a cry sometimes, like especially a really intense cry. It's tough to do that.
I don't know. It almost was like, dude, are you faking it? What's going on?
I know.
Well, I mean,
Like he was taking a dump.
it's believable for Danny because we know Danny has a lot of feelings So I think over crying is believable for this character. Adorable. I was just wanting to be like, no, it's okay. It's all right.
I was even like, no. When I saw you die, I was
a
like,
little
no.
too rough.
Tears were brought to my eyes. I was like, no.
It was a very emotional
It was.
show, really.
Yeah, this was one of the best reveals they've had, like, ever.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely weren't expecting the master at all.
No.
When she said
Is there anything
Missy
else?
is short for mistress, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I know. It was just like, I literally started screaming in a house full of sleeping people. I was like, ah!
And the master is like one of my husband's favorite characters, and he's not up to date on it. And I wanted to call him at work and tell him, but I'm like, oh god, I can't tell him.
Don't you dare.
When he watches,
the bad thing.
He'll never forgive you.
He won't watch this yet.
The bad thing was that right after that episode ended on the UK, the BBC put up a picture. It's basically just said the master, and had Missy standing there and had like little portraits of all the people from like season 1 all the way up to John Sim, and it was before it aired on the US.
That's fucked up.
And so I was like, so that's when I put up on Facebook. It's like, don't look, everybody, because they're posting it already.
I was like,
I love the last
like, no, spoiler.
master. I love the last
my
master.
stuff.
He was amazing.
My XSplit isn't working right now. I'd actually put that picture up because it was just like, it looks really nice.
Master's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I always thought he was cool, even though he was evil but cool.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't necessarily born evil or something. He was made crazy and evil. He was just trying to get the drums to stop.
It's true. The stuff he saw.
The Doctor and the Master, both, they're not good or evil. The Doctor is this guy who tries to be good, and the Master is the same guy, basically, but he more often than not succumbs to the evil.
Yeah.
So it's like both sides of the same coin.
Well,
that's true,
technically,
looking at it that
the
way.
initial part wasn't him being really evil. He was just trying to bring back Gallifrey at one point, wasn't he? That's
He's
our
trying to. Yeah.
one of our runs of it. He actually tries to just bring back Gallifrey.
I think he was thinking that. Yeah, he was thinking that they'd get rid of the drums. He was always trying to get rid of those drums in his head.
Yeah.
But, nope. Not gonna happen. I wonder if he still has the drums in his head.
Yeah, if Missy's still tapping randomly.
I know.
Yeah, because that was the SOS from Gallifrey. And then once Tennant actually destroyed the only way back for the Time Lords, that whole drum beat kind of disappeared.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Sure, 'cause that's the same episode where Tennant actually becomes Matt Smith.
Yeah. Well, we don't know for sure because the master kind of dies, so we don't know what he still hears.
Exactly.
But
because it was all hidden in his head.
I like his hat.
Yeah, but I thought it was more of it. It was
her
an
hat
act,
is
like,
awesome.
they
Missy
were
is just awesome.
I want it. I'm like, oh.
That's what I thought it was, is that it was a communication beacon almost. So if they're not communicating to him anymore, he shouldn't be hearing it.
Well, depending.
It depends. I mean, in theory, but he still, as a child, looked into the time stream and heard it. So that was never changed.
Yeah. And just because they may be closed off doesn't
safe to say, we're all really happy that she's back.
See, kind of mischief Missy can get into.
Well, they couldn't bring back the actual Master either because now he had his own show, didn't he, for a little bit?
He does have his own show on the BBC.
But we wouldn't have been able to bring him back anyway because he did die.
He burned his body.
You would have had to have another regeneration of him. So.
They burned his body, and his wife took the ring, which is still a part of him. So part of him still lived, but his body didn't.
Yeah, so you would have to have a different face anyway.
I remember he had his wife.
So next episode.
That blonde that shot him.
Death in Heaven. With the Cybermen on the streets of London, old friends unite against old enemies, and the Doctor takes to the air in a startling new role. Can the mighty unit contain Missy? That's doubtful. As the Doctor faces his greatest challenge, sacrifices must be made before the day is won. So yeah.
New people. Please.
The Doctor's gonna fly? Maybe?
I have a feeling they're bringing back Martha.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe
she
not.
can be back for, co-host. I mean, not like guest starring, so to speak.
Yeah,
Really
So she does work for
I
UNIT.
saw that.
or an episode, or maybe the Christmas episode or something.
Well, Martha could also be coming back with, was it Mickey?
Yeah.
Because
But
weren't
it's
they-
also been how long? They might not work for UNIT anymore.
Well,
true.
Mickey's works for Torchwood now.
Yeah.
The new Torchwood.
Is he?
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I still need to watch Torchwood.
Is there a
But
season of Torchwood I missed? Was he in any of the seasons?
No, it was the specials that happened after the show got canceled.
Specials.
Yeah.
BBC's very tricky.
I think I missed that.
They started doing miniseries instead of an actual show episode, like
Yep.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Seasons 3
Children of Earth and Miracle Day, right?
Yeah.
Mickey wasn't in those.
Yep. At the end of one of them, he was like dropped off whatever. It's like going off with Torchwood. I don't know. It's very, very short. It's like 5 seconds long.
I'll have to look it up then.
I'll have to
So
watch.
yeah, that's the next episode. Anybody got anything else to say?
I'm so excited.
Yes.
I'm excited. He's gonna shit some more bricks.
Yes. Omi in chat says, "Don't look so disgusted, Seth. Martha's the best."
No, Martha was not
Martha
the best.
is the best. Thank you, Nikki.
No,
Our mind-
Martha was the-
Shell, where can the people find you?
Wait, well, yeah, they can actually find us now. We have a time and a space.
Yeah.
It's Mish Pat Morin, because apparently Pichelle was already taken, rat bastards.
Erica, where can the people find you?
On Twitter at EricaRain7. Yay.
Rachel, where can the people find you hating Martha?
They can find me at Savannah17. All the Martha hate.
And you
don't
can
hate-
find me at Cleomoto with all the Martha love. And you can find all of us on ASO TV Podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, MySpace. And yeah,
You can find
Next
Cleo
week.
in the closet.
Zanga.
Cleo, come out of the closet next week, please.
Now I'm in the closet.
I will not be in the closet next week.
out
Yeah,
the
thank you for
closet.
the exit screen. That ending sort of got away from me. And
Oh.
Out of the closet. That's your ending.